Hello and welcome to the Grim Reaper's review of the BlackHog B-Box C. I'm Tanky and I'm back once again like a renegade master. For full disclosure, Ruben from BlackHog asked us to cast our disconcerting eyes over this button box. Let's crack on with this review. So let's see what the actual layout of the box is and what sort of things you can expect to get in there. On initially opening the box, I was happy to see that I had an extra set of stickers that can be used with the Perspex overlays with this button box. You get 4 overlays within the actual package itself, and this will allow you to have a reference for commonly used buttons that you can set up. And also, each genre has its own set of stickers, so if you fly World War II, Warbirds, modern jets, or even space flight simulator games, these will have you covered. I was also sent over a handy mobile phone device holder, and that sits nicely on top of the button box and is a lovely mount for whichever phone or mobile device that you use in there. There's also a cup holder that, as you can see, my lovely 6-year-old daughter thought it would be rather being used for a flight buddy than daddy's cup of tea. So onto the box itself. I've used the Monster Tech pivot mount included with this, although if you were to order one you would have to order this separately, but that is available from BlackHog. That actually places the button box easily under the fingers of the throttle hand, and you could just have easily mounted it on the flight stick mount. You will normally get a desktop mount, and with this there is a riser which you can mount it on and set the angle that you need for the actual button box itself. And that brings us nicely onto the fact that you can get this button box in 3 different configurations. The box itself is a solid aluminium construction with a nice soft press spring-loaded buttons, 2-way spring-loaded toggle switches, a couple of rotary switches, and 2 sliders. And it's just this sort of construction that I would come to expect to see from a good quality German company. And as a nice point, there's also a yellow button on here which is under a plastic cover, which I like to use for the Admiral's doorbell so I don't accidentally press it when I'm flying in VR. The setup itself is nice and easy. It's just plug and play using the supplied USB cable, and the computer itself will get all the relevant drivers and you'll be on your way. So let's go and have a look at the way we can use this in DCS. So here are the control settings, and the BlackHog B-Box will appear as a V-joy and is as highlighted here. So now let's go on to something I'd like to use quickly in this C101, pylon selection. So let's start with pylon 1 and move through each of the pylons and the red buttons on the box like so. Now let's set the optical sight on and off and the auto manual mode. We'll put these on a couple of toggle switches. Oh, and whilst we're here, let's do the NS430 GPS. So nav power on one of the rotaries and volume on the other. As you can see, everything is working nicely, and I have to say I'm really impressed with this box and the support that Ruben has provided. Also, as a point to note, this works well within IL-2 Stormovik, and I've also used it within Star Wars Squadron, so you're not just limited to our normal flight sims. So, as in short, you get great German build quality for a great device, and I would highly recommend getting this if you're in the market of this sort of upgrade. It is worth its weight in gold.